Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. In the last episode, we talked to Impa in Kakariko Village, and then proceeded to make our way over here to Hateno Village. In today's episode, we are going to be running through Hateno Village and completing still the main story here, as well as doing the shrine here in this village, and maybe some other stuff as well. Probably not any side quests. But we will be continuing the main story by first talking to Pura. Good evening. This is the Hateno Ancient Tech Lab. Do you have some business with the director? The director is in the back. A terribly busy person, that one. Please try to keep it brief. Hello. Simon, good evening. I imagine you've never seen so many books in one place. Pretty incredible, isn't it? We've gathered all of Hyrule's known literature on ancient civilizations here. That's pretty impressive. As for the actual number of books, well... Is that thing on your waist? Is that a Sheikah... There's no mistaking it. That's a real Sheikah Slate, isn't it? I've never actually seen one in person. If you could just show me the runes on it, I'd be most appreciative. Sure thing, pal. Stasis, Magnesis, Remote Bomb, and Cryonis. So that's it for the runes, but, strange. It doesn't seem like you have the basic runes. I don't understand why they're missing, but there must be some reason. Ah, where are my manners? I nearly forgot to introduce myself. You in fact did forget to introduce yourself, Simon. You are Link, right? Lady Impa caught me up to speed. That's how you know my name? You see, we were told a young man holding a Sheikah Slate will appear, and you must do all you can to help him. He will be the hope that awakens from the slumber of restoration. His name will be Link. I wonder how... actually, Simon probably wasn't alive necessarily 100 years ago, or maybe he was like really young. Probably not though, because he definitely isn't as old as Impa. So yeah, he probably would have he would have had to have been told after the great calamity settled down, you know, that Link would eventually come here and need to talk to him. Oh dear, I forgot to tell you something very important. Director, listen, Miss Director, this is the real Sheikah Slate. Oh, that's right. I haven't introduced our director. It's not him. It's the lady we talked to before. Miss Pura happens to be right over there. As the Hateno Ancient Tech Lab director, Miss Pura is the world's foremost authority on ancient Hyrule culture. I have the utmost respect for Miss Pura and all she's accomplished. I'm honored to be her assistant. On that note, Link, you see, the director may look like a young girl, but... Well, maybe it's not my place to be telling you these things. You should talk to Miss Pura herself. Yeah. So, what happened to Pura was she was alive 100 years ago. She decided to experiment on reversing her age, and it went a little bit too far. I'm assuming if it went any further, she might have ended up, perishing, but thankfully that didn't happen. Hey, are you surprised? The director of this laboratory is not Simon, it's me. Snippety snap. Anyways, Linky, do you remember any dreams from your time in the slumber of resurrection? You don't look like you've changed a bit in the last 100 years, but something must have happened in all that time. Well, no matter, I'm just happy you're still in one piece. Linky, what's with that look? You do still remember me, right? Really? Well, I'm shocked you don't know if I'm so shocked I don't know if I'll ever be able to recover from this. Even though 100 years ago I took you to the Shrine of Resurrection after Calamity Ganon fatally wounded you. So she was present there with the other members of the Sheikah tribe that escorted Link to the Shrine of Resurrection. Even though I was the one who put you safely into the slumber of restoration. Despite all that, you still don't remember me. Sadly, Link does not. She's taking notes on that. Oh, sorry, I have a bad habit of taking notes rather abruptly like that. It's a charming quirk, isn't it? Anyhow, do you have any questions for me? You a child, how very rude! Perhaps it's not rude at all. I suppose that's actually a rather logical conclusion to jump to, no kidding. The truth is, I looked this way because of a failed experiment. I say failed, but in some ways it was a success. I documented the full affair in my diary upstairs, but the whole thing is embarrassing. I insist you refrain from reading it. If you didn't want me to read it, you shouldn't have mentioned that you wrote it in your private diary upstairs. Anyways, enough about that. Back to the topic at hand. Here you are after 100 years. Yes, here to defeat Calamity Ganon, and to rescue Princess Zelda. Yes, please, restore the Sheikah Slate. What's with that look on your face? I have to run an errand for you? Are you kidding me? You don't think I'd fix your Sheikah Slate for free, did you? I did. Post-slumber of restoration. Subject is played by presumptuous tendencies. Noted. Hey, look, I mean, Impa said I go here and you help me. You know, we didn't make like a deal that I would have to do anything for you, so technically it's not really presumptuous. Let me explain what this errand entails. You know the unlit furnace on the wall outside of this laboratory. Could you please bring the blue flame from the ancient furnace in town? Oh, and also use it to light our furnace. This sweet little guidance stone will start working once you do that, allowing us to restore your missing runes. So, the blue flame that runs the Sheikah technology has gone out at some point in the past 100 years, and they never bothered to restore it for some reason. Okay, then I'm counting on you for that blue flame. So, I mean, it's a good thing there's a torch here. We have to do this for her anyways, whether you want to or not, because you cannot fix the Sheikah Slate if, you know, there's like no power for anything. There seems to be multiple, what would you call these? Like lanterns, basically, that you can choose to light using the flame from the blue furnace here. It's kind of weird though. It almost looks like you can take two paths. Yeah, you could go down here, but there's also a path up here that you can take. Unfortunately, you can't run while you're doing this, so you'll just have to walk around. But I never really noticed that there were two paths you could take here in order to bring the blue flame back up. Okay, now that we've taken the first pathway that you can take over to the area, or the hill that would lead you up to the Ancient Tech Lab, let's take the second pathway, just to see what this would look like. There is also one here, so it almost seems like there's a third pathway. You could light that torch and then make your way over here as well, it seems. Oh, I haven't seen that blue flame in a long time. That's Pura's, right? I haven't seen her in a while. Wonder how she's doing. Oh. She hasn't shown herself to the village in a long time because she turned herself into a child by accident, so that's kind of complicated and embarrassing, I suppose, for her. It's totally unrelated, but this village has its share of beauties, huh? I bet Pura was a looker when she was young, too, you know. Well. It looked like he had a quest for me, though. I don't know if, he didn't give me a quest, though, so that's kind of weird. But as we can see, this lower path right here takes us through the town, as opposed to up and around it. Hateno Ancient Tech Lab. No soliciting. Hateno Ancient Tech Lab. Mind the lanterns. I'm assuming she put all of those signs up here as well. Hateno Ancient Tech Lab. Enter at your own risk. I guess that's kind of to ward people off. Probably children as well, I think. They've had an issue with children being like, oh, there's a spooky lady in the Ancient Tech Lab. There we go, now we can teleport here as well, which is very nice. Hateno Ancient Tech Lab is now set as a travel gate. Hateno Ancient Tech Lab. If the flame is blue, the furnace is hot, do not touch it. Yeah, no kidding, don't touch fire, it'll burn you. Good morning. Linky, thank you so much. Now then, take a look over there. Yes, the guidance stone is now up and running again. Well then, let's go ahead and restore those Sheikah Slate ruins for you. Give me a nice snap. Go on in no time to be shy about it. Snap? That was pretty weak, but that's okay. Okay then, Sheikah Slate repair underway. And it's done. So, is it all fixed up now? Yes, it is. Now we can take pictures and fill out a compendium of different enemies, weapons, resources across Hyrule. Take a picture of me with the camera. Sure thing. Can test out the camera. Even has a blur effect, which is very nice. Almost like a real camera. Yes, I took one. Here you go, take a look. My, who is this beautiful young creature? Don't flatter yourself too much. Huh, oh, I guess that's my cue. Ah, it's not just a pretty girl in these images. Yes, there's also some old landscape photos stored in the album. I knew Princess Zelda had made frequent use of the camera feature, but this... Hey Linky, it dawns on me that you were Princess Zelda's appointed knight, which means there's a strong possibility that you accompanied her to all the places when these pictures were taken. Alright, the lost memory thing could prove to be troublesome, but don't lose hope. It means these pictures could be the missing piece to help restore your lost memories. If my hunch is correct, I suggest you check in with Impa. She knows more about Princess Zelda than even I do. Okay, there's just one more thing I need from you. You don't have to worry about this until after you see Impa, but I want you to bring back ancient materials. Yes, we can use these to upgrade the Sheikah Slate. Yes, if we bring her ancient materials, she can power up our runes. 3 ancient shafts, 3 oh, I don't have any cores for sure. I should have enough screws. I did sell a shaft, but I think I only had 2 shafts. See, I haven't fought any guardians yet, so these are just spare parts I got off of dead guardians, which is not a lot. Oh, I don't have enough screws. Wait. I have 0 screws? What? There's no way I sold off all of my ancient screws and, ancient springs. Why would I do that? That makes no sense. What? Okay, I mean, I almost have enough shafts, but yeah, no, I'll come back here when I have enough parts. That's very weird. I can't believe I did that. You can fill out the compendium. We might not fill out the compendium in this series. I mean, it's not that difficult to do. And if you can't fill it out yourself, you can always buy the remaining pictures from Simon. Which does cost quite a bit, but I'm assuming we'll have enough rubies to do that by the end of the series. So maybe we'll finish the Hyrule Compendium, but no promises on that. Oh, this is a motion control shrine. I know a lot of people don't like motion controls. I like motion controls. I think a lot of the issues people have with them are a skill issue. Like, they're not as bad as you say they are. They can be finicky sometimes, but like, they're not like a complete disaster. And you can see there, sort of screwed that up, but like, it's just something you have to get used to. And also, you can just do that and like flick the ball over. Yeah, like that. And we did that in a previous shrine where we like rolled the ball up like that, see? So you can cheese it if you don't want to like guide it to the maze or anything like that as well. So it's not as difficult as some people make it seem. Ooh, that is a bit too high. Okay, let me readjust that. Okay, I didn't quite make that. Is it still not low enough? Wait. I could just access it. Oh my goodness. I could just access it from the motion control pillar. I mean, I didn't even really think of this, but this is probably the way you're supposed to do it. So I made that take a little bit longer than what was necessary there. Made it a little bit more difficult for myself. Ooh! Phrenic bow. This is very good. This is one of the few bows in the game, aside from the Gerudo bow, that has a zoom feature, which is very useful for actually hitting shots that need to be more precise. So that is a very good bow to have. Welcome. If you're looking to add some color to your wardrobe, you found the right place. How do you do? Okay. Yes. Welcome to the Koshi Dye Shop, where we live to dye. 20 rupees and some dye ingredients. Let's do it. I'm not 100% sure if I want to dye some of my clothing, but we'll see how it looks and if I like the colors. I feel like the dye colors never look quite as good as the original clothing for like basically anything that you can actually dye in this game. Okay, 5 blue ingredients. And the only thing we have is nightshade, so it's a good thing we collected a bunch of these. I always found this process kind of weird, because, like, Link, his hair and his skin should be covered in dye as well after doing this. Which would just be a pain to, like, actually wash and deal with. And it doesn't make sense for dyeing the clothes either. Well, I'm not into real estate, so I can't help you out there. Should talk to the boss. Yes, where is the boss? Oh, he's back here. Here we go, we can talk to him and start the quest. Case is not obvious, I'm demolishing a vacant house. Times are rough, not a lot of buyers, you know. So the village decided it was best to just tear it down. See, the thing is, this is kind of weird, because, like, you know, Link comes in and he's like, oh, I'll buy it, but they've already been in the process of demolishing it, so... I mean, technically, some of the walls should already be damaged and whatnot. Well, get a load of young money bags. He wants to buy it, huh? Okay, dude. Let me lay it out for you. See, this house has been vacant for years. There's a theory that this was actually Link's house, or his family owned this house before the Great Calamity, because I believe he did live and grow up in Hateno Village, you know, before becoming a knight and living at the castle and whatnot. So the village had a meeting, argued, voted, decided to tear it down. The demolition costs, with associated fees, permits, and other such details, come in at 50,000 rubies. So when you say you want to buy it, you're talking about 50,000 rubies. You got that much on you? Well, who would have thought? You're a go-getter, aren't you? Reminds me of me back in the day. Alright, look. Here's the deal, just for you. I'll cut you a special price of 3,000 rubies. Wait, that's a massive... That is an absolutely massive discount. But in return, you're going to need to bring me 31 bundles, building materials. You know how that is. Anyways, understand? Yes. Great. So we just need to collect some wood bundles. Let's see. Ooh, I do not have an axe. I'll have to go grab one. And I don't have enough rupees. And I have 4 wood bundles right now. So I can't buy the house right away, but I did start the quest. And I should be able to buy the house relatively soon. Might as well talk to this guy as well. Ah, so there are some who still pay me homage. You don't say. You can hear my voice. Now that is a surprise. What were you praying for? Long life? Wealth? Like many of your kind? Whichever it is, you came to the right place. A dealer in life and power. That was me once. Alas, my life for money bargains didn't sit well with the goddess Hylia. She trapped me in this stone statue long, long ago. The villagers here call me the horned statue and don't even bother to wipe away the bird droppings. One would think years upon years of such treatment would have made me mend my ways. One would think wrongly. I have only been biding my time for the moment someone who can hear me appears, someone such as you. But I've said enough. Now then, shall we strike a bargain? Then stay that way. No further action on your part is required. Haha, my touch is as suitable as ever. Subtle as ever. Note how I took that essence from you without leaving a mark. What's wrong then? Have your prayers gone unanswered? Look, pal, you need to give me back that stamina vessel, okay? I need it. Ha! Did you think I deceived you? Perish the thought. I hope that ours will be a long and profitable relationship. So which will it be? As I may have mentioned once or twice, I am a dealer in life and power. I can provide a valuable service to you. I take heart containers or stamina vessels from you, and then, for a price, return whichever of the two you like. Should I get my stamina vessel back, or should I exchange it for a heart vessel? And just give me the stamina vessel back. A wise choice. Now remain still. See, I would like to swap it with him, but again, I don't need the hearts right now, so it really doesn't make sense. You know, the stamina vessel is much more useful to me. You look skeptical. Not to worry. Money and life are all as one to me. If you're ready to begin, then first you must sell me either type of essence for 100 rubies. If you want to buy an essence back, the price rises to 120 rubies. Before you cry foul, know that you may choose which one I return to you, a heart container or a stamina vessel. I'm eager to help you tamper with your essence anytime you want to return and pray here. Okay, well, we completed another side quest. Now let's make our way over to the tower and activate it before proceeding on with the episode. We can see the shrine atop of the dueling peaks, which will be quite the trek in order to get up to eventually. Well, there's another guy here. Bye. See you later. Unfortunately, it's raining, so we can't really burn any of this stuff. Which may be an issue. Hopefully not. See if we can climb this still. Oh no, yeah, we can still climb this. No problem. And towers are always very easy to climb. Because the top of it blocks out the rain. So even if it's raining, you can always still climb a Sheikah tower. And, yeah. I'm gonna have to, do that, sadly, because, I'm going not to the first, level, but the second level. So I can't waste my stamina like that. Of course, having the climber's gear will make this quite a bit faster, which is nice. A beautiful cinematic shot as always. And now we have the map of the Hateno region. Or, no, I don't actually know what this region is called. I think, several of the towers, can encompass the same region as well, so there's that. But now, we can finally see... Okay, yeah, so this whole thing is Necluda, so yeah, this is just for, like, Hateno. But now we can finally see the rest of the map, which we should have gotten in the last episode, but I thought, oh, you can travel through here. No, you can't. This just goes up to the mountain there. Unfortunately, there's no path that cuts over through the major snowfield and into Hateno Village. But there's a talus here. There's a shrine right up here. Oh wait, actually, there's two shrines. This isn't the only shrine there, I think. Because you do this shrine, and then there's another one over here, somewhere on the Dueling Peaks, that you have to enter and exit, because both shrines have a puzzle where you have to enter the opposing shrine in order to get the solution to the puzzle. So there should be 2 left over there. Let me check locked mementos. You have a lot of EX treasures here. Oh, these are side quests. You've provided the camera. You proved the camera works again by capturing a Pura of Impa. Yes. Impa and Kakariko. Okay, so we do need to travel to Kakariko Village. So let's go ahead and do that. First, though, if we head down, where is it? Here, where there is an old horse stable area. Yeah, this area. There should be a Korok seed down here. So let's just see if we can grab that first. I think you have to jump, and then Link will go into a dive off of a cliff like that. Okay, so I spent a little bit of time over in this area, just fighting some enemies and filling out my compendium, taking a lot of pictures, just enjoying the gameplay after I got that Korok seed. But now we will be making our way over to Impa and having a conversation with her now. And I believe that will complete, or no, it should update locked mementos. I heard Pura was giving you the runaround, but you seem just fine. Yes, it completes that quest, okay. Now then, let me see. This is without a doubt the camera that Princess Zelda used 100 years ago. It could be that if you visit the locations within those pictures, you will be able to restore some of your lost memories. Come back here once you've tried going to at least one of those locations. There is something I wish to give you. Okay. Okay, this one would be the closest one to us right now. Which would be over here. I do need to be careful with my weapons, since, you know, enemies are tougher, they have a lot more health. The weapons, I have to be more careful with, you know, how many I have in my inventory, their durability and whatnot, in Master Mode. But up here, we will find the first memory we can unlock, that's closest to us at least. Now, I believe in the album, the memories are in order, but this is the last one, and we will be unlocking them out of order, whichever is close to us and at our convenience and whatnot.
Well, don't keep us in suspense. How'd everything go up there on the mountain?
So you didn't feel anything? No power at all?
I'm sorry, no.
Then let's move on. You've done all you could. Feeling sorry for yourself won't be of any help. After all, it's not like your last shot was up there on Mount Lanayru. Anything could finally spark the power to seal Ganon away. We just have to keep looking for that thing.
That's kind of you. Thank you.
If I may.
I thought you... Well, I'm not sure how to put this into words. I'm actually quite embarrassed to say it. But I was thinking about what I do when I'm healing. You know, what usually goes through my mind. It helps when I think about...
This is it, then.
Are you sure?
Positive.
It's awake. Ganon.
Let's stop wasting time. We're gonna need everything we got to take that thing down. Now, champions, to your divine beasts, show that swirling swine who's boss. Link will need to meet Ganon head-on when we attack. This needs to be a unified assault. Little guy, you get to Hyrule Castle. You can count on us for support, but it's up to you to pound Ganon into oblivion.
Come, we should go. We need to get you someplace safe.
No. I'm not a child anymore. I may not be much use on the battlefield. But there must be something I can do to help.
That is our first memory unlocked. And we just got to see what it was like. Or actually, this isn't the second, or the last memory. This is the second last memory. But we just got to see the awakening of Calamity Ganon. Hello, horse. Hello, Nightshade. I will not be riding you back because teleporting is much faster. Now that you've seen some of the princess's memories, you must have started to remember certain things. Here, I will hand this over to you now before I forget. And now we've finally obtained the Champion's Tunic. This is something of yours that I have been keeping safe by request of the princess. This clothing was specifically made for you when you became a champion. Please handle it with care. Okay, now we have the Champion's Tunic, and we have a bunch of memories, 11 left, in order to unlock and complete, to recover Link's memories. Now, let's see, how many Spirit Orbs do I have? 2, okay, that's not enough. This guy has a quest for us, now that we have the camera. He wants us to go check out the Great Fairy. I believe we have to follow him up there. So now that we're in Kakariko Village and we've completed some of the main story, some of the other quests for this village should unlock. I think that quite a few side quests don't quite unlock as soon as you enter a new village. Some of them will be available to you once you complete some of the main story. It's been years since I visited this village. You probably noticed people were, yeah, okay. Okay, there we go. The proper dialogue. So tired. Hills aren't easy for old foggies like me. Sorry, but I don't think I could go on. Yes, I will take a picture for you. You should have just asked me to take a picture for you in the first place. That would have been a lot quicker. This is the Great Fairy Fountain. It's certainly beautiful, but I thought it would be a bit more sacred and elegant. I think that's because typically when you first find it, it's supposed to be like not unlocked. So he says that. Okay, he will tell us where this location is, but we've already been here. Yes, and that's that quest completed. Okay, there we go. Now he's over here. Not sure why he wasn't before. Yep, he's crying that they haven't come home yet. I'll go find them, chill out. Sadly, only 4 have returned to me, so I need 6 more of them. Okay, it looks like there's 4 in there, so it'll be easy to keep track of them. Okay, so there is one on a roof, but it's not the roof of a house, it's the roof of this thing. So let's grab this guy. This makes 5. We know where number 6 is, so we're only missing 3. Oh, there's one on that roof as well, okay. Oh, she is a quest. Hold on, come back here. When's food? I'm bored. Hide and seek? But I gotta go home to Sis when it's dinner time. So do we have to find her? Playtime with Kotla. Okay, let's get up here. I don't even know how these cuckoos even got up here in the first place, man, but they get in weird places. Okay, she wants us to bring her some swift carrots. Sure, you can have some. And she will give us some hasty veggie cream soup. Very nice. So she's gonna want different items from us. I believe we have to do this 3 or maybe 5 times for separate quests. And we got a hot buttered apple. I definitely have raw meat. Tough meat stuffed pumpkin. We have Coco Cuisine, Coco's Kitchen, Cooking with Coco. I think we're doing a full course meal here. Energizing honeyed apple, wow. That's a lot better than the, is it? No, actually it's less hearts, but it does restore some stamina, which is very nice. And that is all of her quests completed, all of the Coco quests. Okay, so there is one over here that definitely I got before, but didn't register because I didn't activate the quest. Okay, so there is one here by the fireplace. And then there will be the other one over in the tree garden, but the last one eludes me so far. Is it the guy that was up here? So this didn't count when I threw it in there before. You have to activate the quest first. It seems like that sucks. There we go, that is one quest complete. Okay, let's see. Yes, we have 10. Oh, wow! I missed the ending of that dialogue. Thank you. This is all I have to offer. Please accept it with gratitude. 50 purple rupees. Thank you, and that is another quest complete. They grow so prettily. It's magical. Let's just choose the first option, I guess. She says thanks. And since they're all trapped in the house, we can just grab them again. This guy's a little bit high up, though. There we go. We got him. So that is 2 quests complete. Okay, so we can do the quest, or start the quest as well. Yes, for this. What's wrong? The heirloom has been stolen. And I believe she will ask me to spend the night here. Oh yeah, this is a shrine quest too, by the way, so our first shrine quest. But I believe we will stay here for the night to protect Paya and Impa from potential Yiga clan invaders. Master Link, thank you for staying by my side for the whole day. I see now that crying and feeling scared won't help us get the heirloom back. I checked with Dorian and Kato, but they didn't see anyone other than villagers around. I'll try to remember all I can about the night the heirloom was stolen, but the thief may still be hiding nearby. Paya has been like that ever since the Sheikah heirloom was stolen. To think that it would be taken just like that. We would like your help, of course, but we understand you have an important mission to complete. I believe if we talk to Dorian now, should update the quest. Who could have stolen the heirloom? There were some people visiting the manor. They were all known villagers. I don't remember seeing anyone suspicious. The only people who came by yesterday were, lastly, from the clothing shop, Grandma Millie from the plum garden. That's about it. So I guess I have to go talk to them. So there was another Korok seed around here, it just wasn't under the house, it was beside it. I've caught you red-handed, Millie. Oh, you caught me orange-handed. Yes, I'm a big fan of carrots, but my old man hates them. So sometimes I sneak out at night to get my fill. Please don't tell my husband. Where's the heirloom? You mean that garish thing in Impa's house? Is that any way to talk to an old woman? I almost choked on my carrot. Impa gave me the plum tree orchard, and yes, the orchard may be an heirloom of this village, but it's technically mine. You young people. So she doesn't know anything about that heirloom. So now let's go find the shop lady. We could just follow Dorian. I think that would allow us to continue the quest as well. And yeah, you probably don't need to confront the other two people that are mentioned. I'm pretty sure you can just follow him at night, and that will complete the quest. I believe now it should be safe to go up and talk to him. Okay, yes, we enter this area and we'll be put into a cutscene. I know you're there, show yourself. And it is a member of the Yiga clan that has stolen the heirloom. You don't have to shout, I'm right here. So you're the one who stole the heirloom. Huh, such anger. It seems this thing is truly special to the fools of this village. Why would you steal it? Don't play dumb, Dorian. You knew what you were getting yourself into when you decided to leave the organization. So it seems that Dorian was once a Yiga clan member, but he left the organization and tried to become a normal member of the Sheikah clan. You forfeited your life the moment you left. Ugh. You did well to tell us about the heirloom. Unfortunately, your usefulness has come to an end, as must you, but first, it appears we have an audience. I have a torch here. Oh, so we get to see the benefit of wearing the champion's tunic. It unveils the health of any opponent that you may face. Oh, I did manage to get the flurry rush there. Very nice. Oh, the Eiffel blade broke. That sucks. Ooh, and my mind's eye shield did as well. And there we go, we defeated him. I can't believe I was being followed. I'm sure you figured it out, but all of this is my fault. There's no point in trying to hide it. I am a member of the Yiga clan, or I used to be anyways. But then I met the most incredible woman who blessed me with 2 amazing children. So I tried to change my ways, tried to leave the clan, but the Yiga, they took my wife's life as punishment. I couldn't let them hurt my children, so I used my position as gatekeeper to gather information for the Yiga. I told them about you, about the village in exchange for safety. But my grief over losing my wife consumed me, and I finally decided to cut ties with the Yiga completely. I decided I could protect my children from the Yiga. I wasn't afraid of them, but the Yiga are just pure evil. They told me they would kill both Impa and Paya if I didn't play along. Paya figured out this heirloom is the key to opening an ancient shrine. We weren't able to make it work, but Paya thinks that maybe you can. Paya and all of us who are devoted to helping you in your quest. Now please restore this heirloom to its pedestal. Yeah, so the Yiga is very cult-like. You cannot leave the Yiga, otherwise they will try and kill you. I don't believe we get to have the weapon that the Blade Master dropped, which is unfortunate. The shrine. So the heirloom was the key to opening the shrine. Incredible. Master Link, I'm very sorry for all of this. I know it's a selfish request, but could you keep what really happened a secret? I truly don't deserve any mercy, but I don't want my children, Coco and Katla to suffer anymore. I know it doesn't make up for what I've done, but I pledge to protect the village and my family from now on, no matter the cost. Yes, so Dorian has turned a new leaf, and we can see that and recognize that, so we'll keep his past identity a secret. Oh, this is a blessing shrine. Okay, so this is the first time we've seen a blessing shrine. Since we completed a side quest, or a shrine quest, we don't actually have to do a challenge within the shrine. It instead just lets us complete it, since we've already done a challenge in order to unlock it in the first place. I think most, if not all, of the shrine quests are like that. They're just blessing shrines. There we go, that makes for 3 spirit orbs. So now that we've completed quite a bit more of the main story, let's see here. What do we have? Destroy Ganon, free the divine beasts, captured memories. Okay, so in the next episode, we will be making our way over to free the first divine beast, the closest one to us. And along the way, we will be unlocking Link's memories for whatever locations are closest to us, at least. So, thank you guys so much for watching. And in the next episode, we will be making our way into the Lanayru region. But that will do it for today's episode. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.